start this off by doing this real quick. Today, we're gonna be doing something a little different, but I just want to make sure I got everything perfect, the music and everything. We're gonna have a chill stream tonight. Nice little adventure. We'll see how it goes. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. I'm just about ready to start. Sorry for the wait. I just want to see how the music interferes with my talking. See which one's, overshadowing the other. Make sure everything's okay and ready to continue to stream where you can understand me and watch how I make an adventure. Hello. Just start. Okay, I think we are ready to continue. I'd never set any hotkeys, which I definitely should as a streamer, set hotkeys for things. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Can I go to settings? Let's go to my hotkeys. Got all that. Scenes live. Be right back. Show chat box. No. Show alert. Switch to scene. Numpad 3. I do have hotkeys set. My hotkey for... So if I do that, hit numpad 3. Nothing happens. Wow, would you look at that? I really set that hotkey to be perfect. Oh, so why isn't it working? Back. Switch to scene. Numpad 3. That is a very weird number. Very interesting number. Starting soon, it's Numpad 2. Numlock. Ah, have to numlock it. Perfect. Bam. Switching over to scene 3. Scene 1 is live. Nothing's really live right now, as you can see. What is window view? Okay, I know what I'm doing. Numpad 3, here we go. Let me switch over to where I want to go. Numpad 1. Did that work? It did. Perfect. So now you can see I use Foundry Virtual Tabletop. I think is the future of the tabletop industry, as Roll20 is very controversial. It doesn't work. Well, it does work. You have to pay for it as well monthly. This will cost you a one-time payment. As of right now, it might switch to a more streamlined payment. I'm hopefully relying on this. Switch back over to here. Yeah, okay. But right now, I've already created the world we're going to put our adventure in, which would be the Orc Stronghold, making a little one shot where my players will be able to plan and infiltrate / attack a Orc Stronghold. Have many different options that allow them to do. Let's get rid of that. But I do want them to have the freedom of planning their attack. So we're going to be a one-shot. It's going to be using the not mass combat. It's going to be the mob combat rule along with the cleaving through creatures rule. And we will get to those rules right now, actually, as I can go right here. Let's do that. Make it easier to see. I post my one-shots on D&D Beyond on Discord, and this is the format you want to use. If you want to to get the DM name highlighted and underlined, you need to put 2 dashes at the end and beginning, along with 2 I think that's the pound key, the pound. I'm not completely sure, but that would highlight this right here and underlined it. So they will see this first and realize, oh, my DM's name is Zoms. Same thing with game time. I should be starting to put a date, like, oh, this is actually February blank blank. I don't, because I maybe overestimate people's intelligence just a little bit. And that's not to say everyone. No, most people do get it. Most people do get it. But they're like, oh, did this Saturday already pass? That next Saturday? And they don't look at the time that the post was made, which if I posted on a Monday and it says Saturday, it's probably this upcoming Saturday. But it is probably best to put a date on it. People can understand, but then you get weird time zone problems and stuff. It's just a little complex. My cat just walked. She's like attacking something. What the heck? Okay. I also do the game style, which is 5e. You know, same thing. Highlighted, level 8. This one shot's going to be a hack / heroic power fantasy horde homebrew one shot. Basically, just put a little things to describe it. Way we play, I put Discord so I do the same thing. You know, it's highlighted, and then I highlight the main key features, which is Discord, for voice chat, D&D Beyond for character sheets and rolling dice, Foundry for maps, mostly maps, but I use Foundry to roll my dice as a DM, because Foundry makes it super easy to roll dice, very easy once you know how to do it. The reason I do character sheets and rolling dice, because that's meant for my players, as they are going to be most knowledgeable with D&D Beyond, which this will improve game time and rolling times. If you were ever to start a campaign, I recommend the players learn how to play Foundry. They'll get faster and faster with each session, but for a one-shot, don't even bother trying to teach them Foundry. It might not work out. I play Roll20 a lot, and I still use D&D Beyond plus Beyond 20 to roll my dice on Roll20, because Roll20, I'm not going to learn that system. It's so trash compared to Foundry. Foundry's just way better. Number of people searching for, I have 5 out of 10. This is a template, so it's always going to be 0 out of 5. Right now, I think for this session, I have 3 people, which is okay with me. The setting and intro is a short snippet of what the beginning of the intro, I guess you could say, is. You've been hired by a local lord to join a company and taking the stronghold of orcs called the Feast. You've been put in a squad with a goal to flank the army, but things have gotten quiet. Too quiet. And then I'm going to have them be jumped. Additional information, I clarify that this is a one-shot. It might turn into a 2-shot, depending on how things go. I'll be using a homebrew rule similar to the optional rule cleaving through creatures, which I do have my own homebrew rule, which I'll show you later. This has been this will be a heavy combat with lots of roleplay combat fluff, because if you're going to have a combat one-shot, make it interesting. Describe how your players slash through 2 or 3 orcs at once, or how the wizard conjures a fireball with his eyes and shoot laser beams, but that are actually fireballs. You know, just flavor it, make it cool. It doesn't have to be exactly as the spell does, like lightning bolt. The Scanlan from Legend of Vox Machina, or if you watch the podcast, which I have, he shoots lightning out of his dick. You can't do that in technical D&D, but it's flavor, you know? It doesn't affect the game. You can still use the mechanics the same way you always do. Just flavor it to where it sounds cooler than, yeah, I draw a symbol in the air with my somatic components and verbally say the incarnation of, like, Vusvada, and then a fireball comes out of nowhere, you know? It's boring. Questions. I usually have questions I ask people if they want to join. They will change depending on the one shot. I say a lot. I need to stop saying Let's stop saying have an counter after now. I have a shit. I have a questions I ask my players when they want to join. If I feel they answer the questions adequately, or I don't see any super red flags from the very beginning, I'll send them the invitation to my one shot server I have. Damn it. Okay, saying a lot. Intro is just, this is when I actually play the game. I'll restate what the game is. I have little things like, hello everyone, tonight will be a one shot. Yeah, I write this down because I have very bad people skills when it comes to like stage fright shit. So I write down what I'm going to say at the beginning of the session when the session begins, and I tell them I'm going to play music through Fredbot. Fredbot's a great Discord bot for D&D. It's the only one left since the other two were shut down by YouTube. 20 to 30% is pretty good if they have headphones on. If they don't, you have to figure that out yourself. I don't know what volume they're going to play on. And I'm going to be using, for this one shot, the homebrewed rule, cleaving through creatures, which is like cleaving through creatures, but isn't. It's basically, it's right here. It's basically the same, but allotted to range attacks as well. And here it is right here. This part is the new rule, which I changed the wording a little bit just to... It makes it cooler, let's say that, because if you didn't know, the cleaving creatures rule, if an enemy has at least like, if the enemy has 1 hit point missing from their total HP, and you do 36 damage to it, and it has 10 HP, you can't cleave through that creature, because it states it needs to have undamaged HP, basically. So this one just says, when you make a melee or range attack that exceeds a creature's maximum HP, any excess damage from that attack might, I don't know why I said might, it should carry over to another creature. The attacker targets another creature within range, and if the original attack roll can hit it, which is the same roll, apply any remaining damage to it. If that creature is likewise reduced to 0, we're gonna word that better, to be honest. It's a process. My homebrewed rules are never perfect. Repeat this process, carry over any remaining damage until there are no valid targets, or until the damage carried over fails to exceed a creature's maximum hit points. The last creature still takes any damage remaining left over, even if the damage doesn't exceed their maximum hit points. A range attack will go until, and this is just clarification for a range attack. A range attack will go until it reaches its normal range. So you can't longbow 300 feet, smash through an orc with like 300 damage, and then smash through the orc behind it. It needs to be its normal range, which is, range attacks weren't even included in cleaving through creatures, by the way. So this is just a buff in general. But yeah, I like the normal. I'm gonna try the normal range for now. I might be persuaded to go long range, the maximum range of a bow, but we will see about that. And this is just notes and stuff for the session I will be using. This is a very straightforward one shot, so I didn't really need that many notes. Just a couple dialogue, roleplay fluff, and I will basically, what's the word, improvise most of it. I just have a couple notes down. I got the enemy big bad guy, I got the lord that hired them, and the captain that is going to be pushing them along, but he's going to be a pushover, and basically the player's going to come up with a plan because he's too he doesn't believe in himself anymore after something happens during the first part of the session. That's why it's a 2 shot, because I don't think I'll be able to include all this in just a 1 shot. Basically, the captain's invasion is going to fail, then the players are going to play, do the invasion, you know. Let's go back to Foundry. Okay, the first thing we want to do for Foundry is probably make a scene. I like to make the title scene first. Title card. It's a reference to, I think, someone. Wait. No, I don't want to do title. Let's do calling card? No, let's do... Did I want to do? Yeah, might as well. Do this. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna make the title. This is gonna be the screen the players first arrive on. Shoot, sorry. I have to do these. I do all my recording and live streams like right as I wake up, because I have work at 3:30 where I live, and that's pretty far away. Okay, background image. We're gonna go to background image. I already have an image saved I want to use. It's gonna be this. Actually, no. It's gonna be this one. We're gonna be using that grid. We don't need a grid for this. Anything else, really? No. Lighting. We don't need token vision or fog aspiration. Guess it really doesn't matter there. Ambience? Nah, nothing really. I don't save music on here. I use music through Fredbot. We're going to be using this image right here for our players to see. Kind of want it zoomed in a little bit because we're going to then go back to here, grid it up, no, basics, and then lock the screen right here. So they'll be able to see this. Title card. So when the players first run the game, this is what they'll see. It won't be just a dark screen or if you have a battle map ready, they'll be able to look at the battle map, which is boring. This is more interesting to look at when they first come in. So this is what they're going to be looking at. The next thing I like to do after making the title card is to go over and I already have, if you don't know what Foundry is a very complex system. I recommend looking a video up, but we're going to grab my modules I have on here and install them into this game. It's very simple. You know, Foundry is a hard system to learn as a DM. I recommend maybe D&Ding for a little bit before going to Foundry. This is, I wouldn't say it's advanced D&D stuff in Foundry. But if you do go to Foundry, I probably wouldn't worry about modules yet. Or at least very few. I have a ton, but not too much, because I want my low-end laptop I have to play on Foundry as well. So I kind of keep Foundry in a weird, what's it called? Pandemonium? No. A weird middle ground to where even the lowest PCs can run it. But also, if you want to use your high PC, you can too. That's why it's capped at 30 FPS. And some other settings as well. But we're here to make a one-shot, not talk about settings. So we are going to click on Manage Foundry. I'm going to go to Environment. We're going to turn this one on immediately. Then we'll go up here. And we're going to import settings I have for this game. Go to my volume, we'll go to get assets. I have my settings right here. And shoot, which one is it? It's this one, yeah, environment. This will install all my modules the way they should be or where they were imported, except for the player ID, which is great. So this will go ahead and basically set up my entire world the way I want it with my other worlds as well. Yes, I like mid-queue better, so disable that. Mid-queue is way better. Yes, got tons of this stuff on here. It installs a lot. We got it there done. The next thing I do is go to my inactive modules. I'm actually a little confused now. That's... Well, it's only 43 activated. There should be a lot more. Maybe I did that wrong. Yeah, okay. Yeah, why did... It's this one. Why did these show up? Okay. My bad. It's current. I think that's up here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, my bad. That's was the problem. I did the wrong one. Okay, so let's import settings. This one. Open. Unless I messed it up. There's no difference between the current world and the imported settings. There's a huge difference, actually. Import. I think I might have messed it up, so that's my problem. I'm a little tired. Let me fix that real quick. Battle Arena. This is one of my other one-shots that has the previously saved settings. So I'm just going to go to this one. Yes, there's a Trask here. Export. Export settings. Export current. Save over this. All these things are currently exported now, so that should be nice and easy to go back to the other world. Start importing. But we're gonna get this over with first. Sorry it's taking so long. Didn't expect it. Yeah, no one cares. Import. Now that should be what we want. Import settings, please. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, everything's perfectly fine. Now we go to mid queue. And this is the only other module that works differently. We need to import settings from mid queue. I have one right there. Yes, I'm doing that correctly. Nice. Then import it. Mid queue is the thing that will help me roll dice and combat. So now that we got all of our settings perfectly done, just gonna double check that actually. Left click to release items, maximum FPS, disable all the hard animations that are gonna cause it to, for low end computers to be shit. Saved all that. Next thing would be creating the adventure in Foundry. I do plan on having a full live stream one day where we work on an adventure live, like not already having one pre-made. I will work on it. I'll type everything from all this, all the questions, the intro, any homebrew rules, all together on a live stream. Right now, I kind of like, you know, I'm in the middle of making one, so I chose this one instead. So let's go ahead and create the other scene. I have two scenes that I'm going to be creating in here. One is the ambush spot the players would be. It's the first scene that's going to be here. Again, you want to go to make sure everything's perfect the way you want it for your game. I definitely want restrict my token's vision, fog inspiration. I definitely want unrestricted vision as well. I don't need any of that for this map. I should have like installed the picture first. I already made a folder where I for this one shot. It's the ambush map. And if there's any Patreon people on here, I'm definitely willing to show it so you know where to get these maps. I just looked most of these maps online for free maps, and that's where I found them. If you ever make a map, please put your Patreon down at the bottom. It's just easier for everyone, and you get credit, and I would really do appreciate the maps you make if you do make a map for me. I usually make my own maps. I can tell this one was made in Dungeon Draft, which is my preferred map maker as well. I can tell because that doesn't look like a road to me, but I understand why he used it because there's no good road terrain, which that does look really nice. I'm glad he did that. It does look weird when you do it though, but when another player looks at it, it looks on fleek to me. I love this map already. It was also the perfect what I needed for an ambush with the ridge up there. The players would have to climb if they want to get to the archers. So we need to line it up. I can tell it's already... Let's activate this, actually. If I want to view this. Configure. I can tell it's off kilter a little bit. Yeah, that's probably why. Map's pretty small. But that is fine. That is fine. We're here to not judge. I just have to remember how to do this. I do know how to fix these maps. I just need to remember. First, let's go to the map in general, actually. What are the 960 by 940? Okay. Well, this doesn't do good on needs to be one coherent number, so let's try this. See what this does. Yeah, that'll make it more even, kinda. But now we need to configure it into the spot. Which the best way to do that is probably this. I hear the best way to always do it is the grid size always be 100. Which means we need to increase this size. But I don't think that's a good idea. Let's try it though. Yes, I did this. I thought it would not work. 1.5. Let's see. Oh, that's a little too big. 1.2. 1.1. That seems to work a lot better. 1. Okay. 1.1. Seems to be better. Save that change real quick. I'm actually doing a little bit of experimenting. Percentage padding. Okay, it kind of fixed itself right there. What if we do 2? Okay, it's kind of fixing itself, which is what I'm into. I didn't even know that. The detail has faded, which is what I'm not looking forward to. So let's go back down to 1.5. I'm looking to have the detail stay the same. So that's what we're going for. So let's lower this down to 80 like I had it before. 80 was always a thing that worked good for me. I think you can only really go down to 50. So it needs to be small. It needs to be able to fit 50, which I don't think it is currently. So now I'm lining up the dots. See, look, yeah. It's good right there, but as you get further down, it needs to be bigger. So 2 is probably what we're gonna go for right now. Maps like this are more annoying. That's why I usually make my own maps. Okay, so now it's bigger. So 1.7. I usually always go to the edge because the edge is usually a lot easier to figure out. Okay, it's almost, so 1.6 might do it. Look at this. Okay, still a little too big. We're getting there. It is a little annoying how scenes are like this. And you don't have to get it perfect. There's no way you're getting it perfect. I've tried. Trust me. It's always going to be a little off. Oh, we're getting it close. Try 5. Now we're getting, so 5, 5. Getting closer each time. Getting real close. Now it's a little too big, so it needs to be a little smaller. So 5, 3. Go back to that corner. Line it up. . it's too small. By 4. Nope, no, looks like I was going backwards. Always a mistake you can make. And now it's getting a little too big, I think. But I think that's also nearly perfect. Yeah, we're getting there, because the further it goes away, the more it's off kilter. So what if we put a 5 right there? And this, no, not bad. Not a 5, a 6-5. And you put that in the middle. So it's a little bit bigger than expected. So 6-1. Hard to see, but it looks like it's perfectly aligned now. Go all the way to the corner. It's a little off, but it's like a pixel off at most. Maybe a couple pixels, but yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Seems good to me now. The quality hasn't dropped all too much. And there we go. I think that's perfect for our map. Now that we got it lined up, we can shoot, honestly. Might have lost our words. What can we do after this? Let's continue to the other map. Might as well get all the maps on the field right now. Let's go with the Orc Stronghold now. Get this one out of the way. Stronghold map. Free version. This is a 2-parter map. One with underground and one with above ground. Let's focus on doing the above ground first. Grid. It's probably gonna be the same thing. 80. 80 is the one I get most success with. Percentage padding, not too much. Fog of War. I'll debate on that later. I don't need to choose it now. Lighting, that's something we could definitely, I wonder if it'll be darker stuff. But yeah, I think that's good for now. Yes, we are doing the Orc Stronghold, and we might as well do this. Stronghold underground. Go ahead and put the other one in here as well. We can always change dimensions or anything else later. These are from someone. Hopefully their Patreon is on the thing. I might have to write it down next time for people, because I do like giving credit and want people to make more maps because they're very useful for saving time, as I do not like making my own maps, but I do it very often. Yeah, seems like the underground is be the same thing for me. So we'll go ahead and put it in there. So the more scenes you have, the more hard it's going to be on the computer that you're playing as. That's why I try to keep one-shots very minimal, which sometimes is impossible. This title card might just be deleted, honestly, but we will see. I like to have it there at first. The next we're going to go to the 2 scenes and align them perfectly too. This is a slightly bigger map, as you can tell, and here we go. There you go, Patreon. I love him. This map's amazing. His quality and just his positions of things is perfect. I really do like this entire thing right here. Yeah, it's just so nice looking. Look how the detail and everything. There's just multiple different entry paths. The one thing, yeah, those can be put in. You know, it's not really that big of a problem. That's really small. Okay, this is a huge map. Okay, so let's get working on its configuration. Grid configuration. So this needs to improve, surprisingly, to 100 probably. No, a little bit bigger than that. Wow, okay. Let's zoom this up a little bit. There we go. Let's put it in a corner. This one might be a little easier. No, it's gonna be really annoying. Okay, I see how it is. Go to 50. See how it likes this. Does not like this. Okay, let's go to 40. Ooh, almost a perfect fit. Almost. So let's go 41. So it is a little... It's like right on there. It's like really close. Yeah, it's getting really close. So the further it gets away, like I said, the more off-kilter it gets. So I always go to a corner. Okay, how... Yeah, okay. So that is what you want right there. So 1 point what? It needs to be a little bigger. 1.1. That's a little too much. 1.001. Let's try that. 0.01. 5. Okay, that's going backwards. So we want 0.9. Okay, that did nothing. So 1. 2. Okay, that's going the wrong way. So 0.5. 0.7. 0.1. Okay, perfect. It's getting a lot closer than I expected. Slowly getting there. Okay, that seems really close. Further away it gets, the worse it's gonna get. Yep. That's to be expected. So let's try to find... that is like probably as close as it's gonna get, really, isn't it? That was tight. We could just throw in a couple 9s. Just make it closer. So line it up. Oh, that's O's. Yeah, it's close as it's gonna get. What about 4? It's just 4. Okay, it's getting really close. Also getting really off kilter now. Not really, it's actually getting closer. Okay. How close is it? It's getting real close. Okay, it's getting... The more further I go away, the more I'm like, maybe not. Go to 5. What about 5.5? 5.9. How close is this getting? This is getting real close now. I guess I was just a little bad at math. Yeah. Couple 9s added there. Go to 6. And it looks like I am nearly done. Add a 5. Add a 9. Okay, now it's a little off on there. Oh, no, it's not. It's still there. Okay. This looks good enough to me. Yeah, it's not... It's like almost perfectly on there. It could move over a little bit to the left. That's about it, though. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist, I know. Okay. Just checking to see what would happen. Okay. 9. So 8. There we go. That looks right to me. Then go up 1. I guess up 1 or down 1 really doesn't matter that much. Looking at both sides. Going up and down one. Go down here, the very corner. And we got this perfectly aligned, looks like. Or at least nearly perfectly. I don't think it matters. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit too specific. You should have not put this much effort into this. This is what we're going for. And then we're getting rid of the grid. So it shows the white background only and not my background. Makes it cleaner. Perfect. That's done. Speaking of that, configure this to get rid of the grid as well. It has its own grid, so why add another one on top of it? It would look ugly. This is another one we're doing. It's basically the same thing, but underground. So we will be configuring this one as well. And since we know a very similar outline, we'll be using the same thing. 140 I had, right? 140? I think so. And 1.068. No, 068. Oh, 69, my bad. Oh, wait, now? Was it 41 by accident? Did I make it? Yeah, let's save it. Let's double check this. Yeah, it was 41. Okay. I accidentally tapped it. It really doesn't matter. But yeah. Yeah, it does its own weird thing after it's configured. It'll just give it a random number. I wouldn't worry about it too much. This seems a lot bigger, to be honest. Okay. Yep, this one looks all good to me already. Save the changes. Save. Now we got this done. Is his name still there? Good. Thank you. This is a perfect map. Everything your person really needs. Now that we got all the maps on the field, next thing we'll want to do is add the monsters. Whether this is your own custom monsters or not. It doesn't matter. Foundry has tons of them. I have uploaded every monster in the book to the Foundry. So I'll be using that. And things I definitely want are orcs. Oh, orc. Regular orc, definitely. And I'll actually have 2 orcs. Nope, I'll have 3. No, probably 2 orcs, yeah. I think I wanted you as my boss, but I'll buff you. What about this? They're both CR2. CR4. Skeleton orcs. What are you? That's not an orc, is it? Huh. Oh well. That guy looks a little banged up. Everything of shock guys. It's CR3. Oh. Not even an orc at that point? What the heck? What about you? You're CR4. CR2. Man, there's not many really big orcs there. What are you? Oh, you have force in your name, so that's why you're even here. Okay. So you don't have that many options on orcs, so we're definitely gonna have to make our own orc. The Orc Warchief is what I seem to be going for. It has the stats similar to what I think I'm going for. Is there any orc that's a spellcaster of some sort? I can't believe they don't have any shaman orcs. Oh, here we go. What is your spells? Keep you to the side. The claw, the eye. You're a lot weaker, but maybe that's what I'm going for. Now I want someone with a 3rd level spell slot. That's what I really need. Blindness, deafness. Or just terrible things. Okay, so we'll be using this as a stat block. And then a Warchief as well. So what I want is Orc, Archer, Shaman, Big Boss. Orc, Shaman, Archer, Big Boss. Wait, yeah, not in that order though, you know what I mean. So that'll be the main enemies. So I don't want anything else here. Do I want dogs, horses, draft horse, seahorse? Would orcs ride anything? That's the question. Or would they be on foot? I do know I want these to be more intelligent orcs. Horses. What do the horses look like? 10 riding horse, draft horse? Draft horses are stronger than riding horses? Interesting. What is a draft horse even supposed to be compared to a riding horse? Oh, don't care about that. That's a summoning thing you can do. I guess I want riding horses more than anything. So we'll throw in a riding horse in there as well. A war horse. Draft horse. War horse has 1 more armor and probably more speed or whatever. Skeleton horse. Sorry, I'm just looking at cool things now. What else do I want? Wolves. Well, they have wolves. They would have wolves. So let's get a wolf in there. Now, is it regular wolves or dire wolves? Is a real question. I think I want regular wolves for them. They're gonna have wolves in here. What else do they have? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. My heroes. They'd also probably have some captured soldiers. So let's go with guards, as well as the Black Earth Guard. That looks really cool. Oh god. For every guard in the Black Earth CR2, that's fucking that's an unpowerful empire. What the heck? It's not a real guard. Oh wait, it is. Oh god, what kind of world is this where all guards are CR2? CR8 Black Guard, what the heck? Okay, that's not a real creature. That's like common. Okay, let's go to some of these are my own thing, like the Elite Guard. That's my own creature. The guard is what we want though. Is there a guard with a picture already on it? No, it doesn't seem like it. Lord's Lion's Guard. I think I made that too. Not sure. Made a lot of things myself, but yeah, we want a guard. Yes, we do want a guard. We want guards in there as well. Do we want elite guards is a real question. No, I don't think so. Just in case we do want an elite guard, I'll put it in there because there is going to be an elite guard in the game, and there's also a captain, so might as well put him in there. My captain. Yeah, this is my captain stat block. Okay. Captain as well. And that's all we really need. Okay, perfect, perfect. What the heck are these creatures? I played them against in Pathfinder. They're pretty cool creatures. Now that we have all of our creatures, do we need any other creature? Orc, Orc Archer, Orc Shaman, Orc Boss, horses for orcs, wolves for orcs, guard, 1 elite guard, 1 captain. Because they will have a small team they could use to assault the fortress if they really want to, but I expect them to probably solve the problem themselves. I've given them 10 troops they can command to assault the fortress, but only 10. I am going to now prepare the pictures because we need pictures at least. What kind of pictures can we grab? We could grab them from the internet. I do love grabbing pictures from the internet, especially I can credit them immediately. I do know what I want for you, though. That's why I got your picture already. He's going to be this guy. And we're going to post a picture here as well. There we go. Perfect for this guy. What was the nice guy's name? Roomish. I think that's a custom name? I don't remember. Roomish. I think that's what I named him. Yes, okay, perfect. Copy his name and send him over here. Update token. Perfect. We got Groomish in there. I'm gonna have to modify his stats to be higher level later. CR4 might be a little too weak, and I'm giving him a different weapon as well. We're just making sure we got everything we need. So regular orcs. Orc. Just puts troop. Easy name. I want to reduce their maximum HP to just 10. Do that. Keep their CR the same. Remove their javelin. Keep their aggressiveness. I do like that. Maybe I don't, but no, I keep it. I don't want to change the stack block too much. The reason it's 10, it's an easy number to remember because we're using the mob combat. There's going to be a ton of them. So every time a player does 10 damage, then he's dead. And every time they do 20 damage, they kill 2. Kind of like that, you know, simple math. And I will be taking their to hit. They will be doing big damage to the team. That's even if they hit. Well, mob combat guarantees a hit, so you know what I mean. Let's go with Orc Archer, I guess. Orc Archer. They're going to be... You know, orcs aren't known for their archery. But this one will be known. So that's going to be... Let's go to 12. Let's change them up. And you're not known for your endurance as well. Wisdom might be a little higher. Wisdom for orcs is actually higher than I thought. I didn't think so. Yours also going to be 10. I forget. Let's look at the orc stat block real quick. Oops, that's console. Orc stats. Here we go. What are they wearing? Medium humanoid, hide armor. Okay, I see. They'll be wearing hide armor. These guys are gonna be wearing leather armor. So, actually, no, they'll stay with hide. Yeah, that makes sense. It really doesn't matter. We'll give them. Shoot, we'll give them. Orc Archer. For simplicity's sake, we're just gonna give them a bow. A long bow. Yes, a long bow. Makes more sense. Items. D&D items. Oh, yes. I need to do something real quick. I forgot. I don't have my items, do I? Yeah, I have this. I can do this. Long bow. Hello. You can take this. Delete that. We'll actually give you a short sword. There. Okay. They have longbows and short swords. Perfect for them. I do have... What do you call it? A picture for you as well, though. To show them that they're different creatures. And where do I do that? Do it right there. And this time I think I put it in a different spot. Assets. Tokens. Monsters. I know I made a special... Yeah, orcs. Orc with bow. This a little bit. Make it a little bigger. There. Okay. So that is finished. Orc troop. I do want to change you as well. I don't like the original picture. Well, I don't like the original picture, so I definitely want to have it. Orc troop. There we go. Let's increase that. There we go. I think that's better. Okay, and then I need you probably to be Orc Shaman. 5 HP. You're gonna be technically 5th level with a 3rd level spell. Well, there's only gonna be really one of you, right? Yes. So I think you being 2nd level is okay. But not with that much HP. Okay. Gonna have this done. Armor's fine. Spellcasting, though. Let's get rid of some of these things. One of those. 3 of those. 2 of those. Yeah, 5th level. Do you get... Yeah, that's what I want. It makes more sense to me. Based on your wisdom, details, effects. Okay. Aggressive multi-attack. Change the wording of that. I don't like. Modifying my creature real quick. I think I do like that. Features. That's what we... features. Attributes. It looks good to me. Medicine, survival, spellbook. This is what we want to change. So for those... Oh, wait, shit, I forgot. 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. 3. Okay, you have to change you 2. Okay, perfect. 2, 2, 1, 1. And I'm gonna add gonna get rid of create food and water, because the whole point of orcs really is that, you know... Wait, what does this do again? Oh, okay, I see. The whole point of orcs, in my opinion, is that, you know, they really don't have much food or water, so they kind of just do their own thing. Okay, I need to add a spell real quick. I'm going with this because I don't think I have any. What is the spell? Was it again? Counterspell. Give him counterspell instead. There we go. That's what I really want. Agni, this is a ritual? I didn't even know that. Huh. Oh, yes it is. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. CR2 creature. I think CR2 is fine for its stats. It really doesn't need much more. I do want to change the picture though. Let's see if we can find a shaman work D&D. See if we can find one real quick. One that's really cool looking. I already like it, yeah. Let's see this. Oh, that's right there. Okay. Credit to that guy. We're just gonna take it. Oh, can't spell. That's what I usually can't do anyways. Okay, we'll add it to the pile. And this... There. Looks good enough to me. It doesn't need to be perfect. There, we got all of our orcs done. Just need to modify the stats of this one a little bit more to be a lot stronger, but I think. But that's about it. I'll keep its rolled stats for now. The reason I'm changing from roll, because I do like to roll my stats out a lot of certain monsters. But also, for this, these need to be tracked easily, as there's going to be a ton of them. So 10 HP is good enough for me. Wolf, I forgot. You're going to be the same thing. 10 HP. Why is the wolves are the strongest an orc on it? I guess wolves are huge. What am I saying? If you've ever seen a real wolf, they are huge and very dangerous. Don't even get near one. It's changing everything to be more accurately tracked. There. Guards, they'll also be... I thought guards had 8 HP. At least in my opinion, I think they should. But we're going to lower them down to 10 as well. An average guard is about as strong as an orc in this, because I'm averaging down. I think orcs have around average of 15 HP. But they do a lot more damage, to be fair. Yeah, I think they would probably kill a guard in one shot if they were to hit. Let's roll damage. Yeah, and that's a high roll, to be fair. But guards, they really can't do any damage. And they have a lower hit chance. That is bad, but they only have a +1 to damage. To kill an orc, they would need to roll a 6 and then at least a 2 next time. But yeah, orcs would kill a guard pretty easily. Elite guard, on the other hand, a little bit better. Let's keep him at 25. Even it up. Make things simple. Next thing. Captain. Even it up again. Just in case. A lot of editing, preparing. It takes me multiple days to prepare for my one-shots. I've already prepared most of it in one day. This is my second day preparing this one. Let's start populating the map, I'd say. Except for with Skirmish. Well, I mean, we'll populate him too. But I want to populate him right... Let's put him right here. Yeah, this is where he'll be. Along with one of his shamans. And this will be horses. You're fucking huge. Doing this to update it because it needs to be a circle. Same thing with you. A terrible picture. My god. Okay. This horse. This looks more like a horse pen, not gonna lie. Fighting pit. It's captured pit. What to do, what to do. Figure out where to put things. First, I want to put a couple horses right here. Oh, 1 second, someone's at my door. I'll be right back. Hello, hello, I am back. I am sorry about that. Landlord came in, we got something fixed, everything was nice and chill. It's back to making horses. First I need to switch to a live window. Let's see if this works. Numpad 1. Ta-da, there we go. See, I only got one monitor, I can't check. I'm getting a second monitor for my birthday, it's coming up very soon. 2 horses down, I do like that. Now, what do I want in here? Probably wolves, but would they be in here? They'd be over here. I think the wolves would be in here. Like this better. Let's have 4 wolves in here. We need one more monster. They probably would have a mixture of things in here. Let's go with my monsters again. What am I doing? It's up here. Commoner. Go with a couple commoners. Not gonna get pictures for these. I don't think it's worth my time. Or at least I will probably actually, but let's just not do it now. Do guard. Guard. 2 commoners, 2 guards. Put a commoner in here. Not the door. And commoner in here. Yeah. Separate the commoners and guards. There. Keep double clicking on them. I shouldn't do that. I just need to click and drag. Yep. Okay, perfect. Have a couple corpses in here of a commoner, an elite guard, a guard, maybe another guard. Yeah, let's put them in there. Dead, of course. There. Let's need to have a couple new things out here. Orc Shaman, got that all sorted out. Actually, I have a better idea. Then you 2 over here. Look at them fly. Okay. There we go. I think I like this better. That's the underground. We're just gonna lay that out right there. Actually, no, let's finish this off. So we need a couple orc archers. 1, 2 orc troops, you know, just down here. Gate watcher. Another random guy on the deal with the wolves. Don't need to populate the whole place up. It's enough to where it looks populated and spacious. Going in here as well. Someone to maybe also watch the arena or clean it. There we go. This guy is gonna be the cleaner. Oh, what the heck are you, a bath? Put a couple orcs in there. 2 orcs should be nice. Orc archer right there. Because they'll probably have a lot less archers than anything else. Put an orc archer right here. Orc troop man right there. Couple orc troops from right here. Praying to their gods. Also can become as a nice reinforcements to them, as they can move, what, 90 feet per round? Yeah, they can move, let's just say 30, 30, 30, and then one more round they'd probably make it there, and might be able to make an attack. Orcs can move pretty fast. What else can we do? Butcher orc. Oh, it's orc archer. And a couple orcs here. It's just doing their own business. You know, not everything has to be prepared. I don't know where that leads, honestly. I guess he didn't want to make it. That's treasure there. Orc troops. You know, just a couple orcs watching. You know, they're here. Very populated, as you can see. This is supposed to be a hack and slash, cut through. My players are high level, but not like high level too much, level 9. So they'll probably be killing 2 orcs per swing. If they're a barbarian, possibly with a crit, maybe even 3 to 4 per swing. I need to populate this area a little bit more. Orcs just doing their business, you know, living life, having a good time, talking about raiding some humans. Oh, or elves, or actually, yeah, orcs hate elves the most, don't they? A nice little guy walking up the stairs to go do his business. And you might be thinking, hey, DM, what about the balance? What if you add too many or too little? It's about having fun, my dude. Come on, you're the DM. Create something interesting. Don't try to kill your players. You should know when there's a limit. You should definitely know when it's too much. I don't want one right there. I don't like that idea. I think that populates the underground a lot more, doesn't it? Look at that. Looks nice, doesn't it? I think that good for the underground. I think it's actually perfect for the underground. What I will do in a second, I can copy this and then put it on the other scene. So even on this screen, we can still see if there's an orc out here on the other map. But I won't do that yet. Okay, the orcs are done. I think I want to make sure I got all of the orcs done. So, great axe, aggressive, perfect. Archers, short sword, long sword, aggressive. Damage, damage, damage. Okay, so he rolled, what, a short sword. Works perfectly. They both got +5s to it, both got +3s. Perfect, so they do the exact same damage, except for the greatsword attacks. But, you know, mob rules, you take the one with the highest attack. So that's fine with me. Okay, so I just want to make sure the rest of my monsters are also doing well. 14, 15 slash damage. They do, see, that's their potential. They'll always be doing 10 damage, but that's their potential, is 15. I think they'll be always doing 9 damage, right? Makes a big difference. That one hit point, yeah, always be doing 9 damage. So if you don't know what mob combat rules are, I did have it copied on another, shoot. Do I have a my shared journal? My journal. No, that was just a save to a map. I can delete those now. Actually, maybe not. We'll see. Let's go do that real quick. It's already saved, so that's good. It's good to Port of Trouble. This is my main campaign. Let's go here and show some cool stuff I've got going on. That's just the title card, like I said. I change it every session. This is what they're gonna see next session. It doesn't look too nice, does it? But we're gonna go to journal, mob rules. That's a link to mob rules. I probably could have written it down, but oh well. We're sending this to duplicate, yeah. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Journal entry. My shared journal entries. I'll put you in there. Wait, what? Oh. Screw you. I do what I want. Yeah, unlock it. Thank you. There. Perfect. Okay. I'm not showing y'all any of that, sorry. That's for my campaign. Okay, let's go to Orc Stronghold. And I want to invite players who probably do watch my channel occasionally to see what I have planned for them. Not good. Let's change scenes real quick to... Guess it really doesn't matter. We're going to the above ground now, right? Let's do ambush spot, because that is what I'm doing first session. So let's go to the ambush. We'll do upper orc spot later. But we will be copying mob rules. So I do want it linked for us to see. I want to show you what mob rules are. So mob rules, basically, if you want to read this, keeping combat moving along at a brief pace. Instead of rolling an attack roll, determine the minimum d20 roll a creature needs to hit a target. Subtract the attack bonus to the target's AC. Let's say most of my players are probably going to have around a 15 AC, so we'll have 15. So if they have 15 AC, the orcs have a +5 to attack, which means I need to roll a 10 or higher. Instead of rolling, we're using this chart. So in between, so for every 2 orcs, 1 will hit. That does seem pretty bad. Yeah, that is very bad. For every 2 orcs, 1 will hit if I need a 10 to hit. If they had a 20 AC, I think that's how it's going, right? They had a 20 AC, -5, 15. I need 4 orcs to hit them once. So if I had 6 orcs attacking and they had 15 AC, 3 would hit automatically. If I had 10 orcs and someone had 15 AC, minus the 5 to their attack bonus, so they have 10 AC. They need 10 to roll, but they have 15 AC. I have 10 orcs, 5 will hit. 5 times 9 is 45 damage. So it is very dangerous, like I said. It is very dangerous to be hit by an orc. You also have, so say there are, which I'm planning on throwing, I think. How much do I plan on throwing at them? A lot, let's just say that. So 30. Most of them will probably have like 15 H, like 13 AC is the lowest you can really get, unless you're like, ugh. But there's no way they're gonna have lower than 5 AC, let's just say that. So they're always gonna have 1 hit out of 2. Hopefully they won't be in range. Hopefully the frontliners will be doing their thing. Frontliners probably have 18 minus 5 would be 13. So it'd take 3 to hit. You know, it's very up to see what happens. So it needs yeah, it would need, yeah, most of these is not happening. No one's gonna have 23 AC taking 5 to hit. There's gonna be a lot of enemies coming at them. Let's just say that. It's gonna be a very deadly encounter. At least the ambush is. The Orc Stronghold may not be, but we'll see. The problem is enemies coming in during the round. Hello, it's a nice vibe chat right there. I love that channel. It's very great. As you can tell, I'm listening to it right now along with you. But that's a mob rule. Now for this ambush, I did want to make it a little extreme. I wanted to have 10 orc archers. Which, yeah, it means 5 will hit mostly every time. But I might lower that down to like maybe 6. We'll see. We'll see. I want to look at the player's builds. I usually modify it to the player's builds to make it more balanced. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 3, 6, 9. That does look like too many, even for me. And I wanted to have 20 orcs on the ground, or 30 orcs on the ground. But that may be a little too much the more I look at it. Not gonna lie. That's why we're gonna go look back at the Stronghold Underground. How many orcs are in here? Just orcs. We do this. Great folders. Orcs. Manual. Archer. This guy. That guy. That guy. Riding horse can stay on its own. And that guy. Let's trade it up. You first. You next. You third. Oh. There. Perfect. So orcs. And to generalize everything, humans. Captain, guard, commoner, elite, and then there. Perfect. Horses can stay out. They're a generalist. Perfect. Let's go to orcs and get some troops in here. Go here. They're gonna be nearly charging the players, so, and they're gonna be surrounding them from every direction. So I kind of want to add a little bit of everything around here. I want to keep them like out of eyesight, because the orcs are definitely going to have a surprise round as well to get closer, and if they don't, they'll be really far away. Don't want you too close. I want the players to be like right here. These orcs are just sneaking up on them, and it may be a little excessive, but they're coming at them. You know, this ain't no. This is an orc invasion, a swarm of orcs. They're going to be coming at them. There's no escaping from this. It's gonna be a hack and slash, you know, use all your abilities if you can, kind of moment. They're gonna be ambushed. They're gonna get the archers are gonna get a free attack on them. It's gonna be a devastating moment. That's what I like about D&D. How many's right here? 23. I think I wanted 30 in this attack, to be fair, total, at least. So let's add a couple more. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, two more. Need to remember how many I'm putting down. And I think we're good there. Wow, that's it. I don't want any of them right there. Okay. In position. Nice. Okay, perfect. You're in the middle. You can't be seen. Right there. Okay, so they're all technically behind cover in a way, except for you. There. Okay. Lots of cover as well. So the party's probably going to get at least half cover bonus from these. But they are generalist hitting. They're not taking in account of half. Actually, no, they would be. Yeah, you're right. Correct. Okay, I see. So half cover would be very useful in mob combat. So that's good to realize that before the session starts. Okay, perfect. I think everything's done here. Oh wait, what we need to do is... Shoot, I probably need a guard. I think they'll fix that. Yeah, okay. So we also need a riding horse with a dead guard on top of it. That's gonna be the surprise attack. When they go check the guard, the archers will shoot at them. Dead guard's on top of it. Okay. I don't need to put a guard there to signify it being on top of it. Just the horse is gonna be here. Player's gonna be right around here. I do want to use Beyond 20 real quick, because there's an interesting mechanic with Beyond 20. Create actors is what I was thinking of. Notify players to activate Beyond 20. Nah, I don't need to notify them. Add chat damage buttons. No, I don't need you to tell me to do that either. Okay, I see. I want to create actors though. I've never used that before, but it seems to be cool. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay, I see. Okay, maybe it isn't as useful as I thought. Oh well. Delete all, please. Folder, one more folder for players. There'll be players here. There shall be players. Can you put... You can? Okay, nice. I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, okay, weird. I want it out though, please. There. One above you. Okay, cool. Players will definitely get Okay, now I see the usefulness of that. Okay, let's go to user management. Additional players. There. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, that should be fine. Now there's gonna be players. Now I see the usefulness of Beyond 20. But not for what it does itself, but for what I have to do because of it. There. Yeah. Thank you. And edit folder. Players. There we go. Really does nothing but create character sheets, it looks like, which is perfectly fine for me. Makes it easier for my life. There. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we really need a game master? I don't think so. Okay. Foundry's next possible thing we can do is let's go to... We got this done. It's pretty much it for the battle map. That's completely done. Stronghold Underground. The players are placed, but I want to put treasure and stuff as well around here, you know, just for the exploration to be important. I might even put a couple... No, they wouldn't put traps in their own. They're not smart. No traps, basically. Maybe inside like houses or something. No, they wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think orcs are that smart. These are trained orcs, but they wouldn't expect anyone to invade their fortress and then put traps in their own fortress. Stay in a dungeon. I think that looks good to me. They wouldn't expect an attack, so that's why they're praying. If they do a full-on assault, these things will move up while they're attacking the above ground. They're going to barricade this door. Players have to break in or smoke them out, which would cause a bunch to come out that have a big fight right here. Like, many things could happen. They could sneakily come in, assassinate, slowly coming through, killing, until inevitably someone will see them and raise an alarm, which I am putting up a couple alarms everywhere. What kind of alarms? I don't know what I'd call them. I'd probably have the Orc Shaman, as they are, you know, they don't have the spell, but like, you're not running NPC, running the way NPC, so they'd have an alarm spell somewhere. Or an enchanted, what would you call them? Cauldron? Basically an enchanted area to where an orc can come up to it and ring it, and it would let out a loud noise, with the effect of the alarm spell. Or they could just have a bell, to be honest. Just a regular bell could probably work as well. The alarm spell is really good for something like that, to let your whole camp know. But many things could happen. I'm expecting them to do a sneak in, kill like most of this area, maybe even kill all the wolves or prevent the wolves from escaping, rescue a few people, then head further down into this area. I feel like they'll get caught right around here. This is where they really would get caught, and it'd be an all-out assault of how many troops, plus the captains. About 23, because it didn't count that one. Okay, and I'm gonna hide all these tokens as well, so the players can't see them. Because if they can see them through the wall, which, you know, I mean, that does beg a question. Do I need to add a fog of war for this area? The above map, I really don't care about the fog of war, because they are going to have a map to plan this anyway, so they should know where everything is. Yeah, I don't really need a fog of war for this. Sorry, just had a big ass yawn. But we are going to be making this adventure. Do what we got to do. Definitely gonna add some. Let's finish the underground. Let's finish a place first before we move on to the next. I think this is all I really need, but I need to add fog of war to this. Not specifically fog of war, but walls. The players can't see through things. This is where things get a little tedious, but I don't mind. And not gonna be the most perfect representation of a wall, but really weird around there. Come on. And you don't want it to lag too much, so. Come on. Oh, don't want that. Shit. There we go. They really care about that? No. They don't need anything for that. I'm just trying to reduce the amount of walls because I don't want my players to lag. Always look out for your players. I love the music. It's so chill. I don't even know why I'm doing this area again. See, let's stop right there. I shouldn't see through that. There we go. A lot of like it can be a lot of walls for me to make. I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot. Ain't too much, but it ain't a little bit either. I just want to make sure it isn't lagging very badly. To be fair, wall lag I don't think exists that much. I'm being a little bit too particular, but I do think it exists a little bit. There. Okay. Then I'll have to go back and fix all the doors. Okay. That looks good to me right there. I'm definitely gonna have a test where I put the players through it. Let's go through here too. I have two players who just texted me. They are nearly done with their builds. I think one is already actually done. The other one is a reoccurring player I invite back often because she's great. I love having her. There. That's a weird ass wall I drew. Shit, there's a wall right here. God damn it. Okay. I don't think I need a wall for that area. Do I need a wall for that? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's all fine as well. I'll put players in here in a second to see how it looks, because I'm gonna look at it through the player's perspective. But I think that's every wall. Now I just need to build doors. Okay. What kind of door will this be? This will be a door. Both directions, sound, doesn't matter. Sight. Light. Limited, let's say. Movement, none. Okay. By the way, if you wonder what that looks like, it looks like that. Open it, close it. Any other doors I'd wish to have? That should... I don't need to draw anything for that, or a door, because it's a half door. It's like they could jump over it. It doesn't really need to be opened or anything. We can roleplay that, but there are certain things that I want them to actually see through, you know. They can see over that, so there's no point. Shouldn't be able to see through that door by getting right here. Then you actually click on the door to open it to see through it, you know. I think... should it be the same thing for this door? I think no. I think the doors stay the same. But I think these two doors definitely won't. Door. I don't think I should allow anything, yeah. Sight, nothing should really be allowed. Okay, it doesn't need to be perfect either, so don't worry about it too much. This door as well probably be barricaded, so... Let's do one simple line. We will do is a door, yes. Sight, light. How'd that work? Orcs have dark vision, but they don't like stay in light. Like, I don't know why. Don't think that's what I want. It's not here. Who knows though? Might change my mind later. This is how we do it. When we make coffee, we brew it. You know? That I looked over for a second and I see that comment, like, what the hell? Okay, thank you for that. Rejuvenated me. Caught me off balance, but here we go. It's definitely gonna be movement restricted, none. Wait, yeah, limited, yeah. It's gonna be a fucking door. What else is it gonna be? I don't know. I do think they should see through it, so let's do that. That door in particular. I think they should be able to see through. So we'll keep it at that. Same thing with these doors. Those will also be restricted to at least this part. So I do need a block. My players from going in there unnaturally. Oh shoot, I forgot. I can't do that. Yeah. Bam. 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 Okay, there we go. We don't need you. Please delete yourself. That was sounded way more brutal than I thought. God damn it, I keep doing that. Bam. There. Perfect. There we go. That's what I wanted. I want all three of you to be movement restricted, yes, but sight restricted, no. There. And you are going to be the opposite. To where you are not sight restricted, movement restricted, and you are a door. That's where it gets complicated, stuff like that. Is a little bit harder to realize when things happen like that. There we go. Successfully connected. I wish I could have my chat. Oh, it does tell me I'm live now. When did they fix that? Or am I just always blind? See, now it tells me how long I've been live. Maybe I've just been an idiot and not seen it. But who knows? You can edit your stream and title. See, I didn't know any of this from the longest time. I'm searching my own thing right now and be like, oh, you view your live stream in a web browser. Go to, see, that's really cool. I didn't know it even did that. Terrible live streamer. So now we've got all the orcs figured out. There is over 30, I think 39 orcs in here, almost 40 plus. But that is just the underground. Now, I've got most of the walls figured out. All that's figured out. I think they'll be able to see most of that. I'm gonna test that out, like I said, to see what they see. This door. Yeah, I'll put a wall here. Just because I can. Be an asshole DM. No, I'm kidding. I will not make it sight restricted though. You know what? Yeah, I will. Screw my players. It's gonna be sight restricted. It's a normal door. I like that. There. I got the same thing for you. Yeah. There. Oh, nope. Want to select that one. Door. That one's a door now too. And just in case I didn't hard enough. God damn it. I don't know if the update does that now or is that just how it is in general. But it's slightly annoying when my thing does that. Okay, perfect. There's the rescue people they can rescue. Blah, blah, blah. Everything looks good. The walls look great. I don't see no flaws whatsoever in this design. Except for this one probably, so. Thought you weren't gonna put the walls on these. Oh, too bad. I changed my mind. I forget that I'm very changey on my mindy. You know what I meanie? There we go. Don't need walls on that at all. Don't need walls, no more doors. This area doesn't exist in my world, so blip. Or does it? If I go up here, does it exist? No, I don't think I'm gonna allow it to exist. That would prevent the whole point of sneaking in through there. I mean, it would be nice, but I would say it is there. It does look impassable though. They have a cool spell to get through it, you know, props to them. But as of right now, I'm blocking this off. Not my map. Credit it to this guy, one viewer who's watching. This guy makes great maps. But yeah, I think that's it. What I really need. Yeah. Okay. Let's put some players in here. Players, as in like not real people, but I'm be looking through the lens of a player and see what they see when they go through this. Let's go ahead. So what does this do? Is it just a dice? I don't know how I like that at all. Token, vision. Let's give you 60 feet of dim vision, like you should have if you're anything with night vision. So you can see anything out here. Perfect. That's what I want you to see. All that, even that nice little shadow right there. What happens when you go over here, though? You're not sneaking through the wall. Nope, okay. Make sure it's not sneaking through the wall. You're gonna open this door. You will see pretty much all that. There's 4 orcs. You go into attack. This room, nothing's slipping through the light. That's good. Go up here. What's behind this door, you might ask? More orcs. Wolf pack. Over here, not slipping through any of the light. Open it up. You see all this shit. Oh, whoops. See all this shit. Not sneaking through again. Perfect vision. Let's actually do this real quick. This will help me understand what's happening. Which one is it? This one. Right? Okay. I see. Either way, it's fine. Global share vision. Is that what that does? Nope, okay. I know what that does, like with players. I don't know what it did for me. Bam. Oh, I can use my arrow keys. Bam, okay. Now it goes back. Climb up there. Not sneaking through any of the walls, are we? Nope. Okay, perfect. Let's send him in here. He's a perfect view of this room as well. Nothing's going through. Why are you not? Oh, you just need to be closer. Okay. Perfect. This looks like I did the walls correctly. First try. No, I don't even have to modify it a little bit. I can't send him over the wall. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, and then send him to the door. Open this door as well. Yeah, okay. Looks like this area is fully explorable without any mishaps. That is great for me. Let's delete him and reset the fog of war so they can't see anything when they first come back. There. Now it's not all. It's like they never explored it in the first place. Now we have to work on some bigger stuff. So I've gotten how many scenes done? I got ambushing done, underground. Let's put this above that. Underground's done. Title cards, always great. Let's populate the Orc Stronghold up top. What kind of people would be up here, you might ask? I don't know. That's why we're filling it out together. Players done. Orcs. What kind of orc do we want up here? Probably a couple orc archers. They have the most decks, so they would be able to use this thing more efficiently. So I want an orc archer probably at each one of these. Bam. Bam. There's a lot of these, actually. How they handle it? I don't know. That's their job to handle this, not me. Sounds like an asshole thing to say, but I fully expect my players to be able to come through this. It's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they really can't rotate all the way around. It's not how these things are really built. They can't be floating in the middle of the air. So they really only work in their own direction. So if they come in through here, they'll have to really overcome these two. These can't turn around. They come in through here, they might have a worse time, as this one might be able to just reach them. It's hard to say. I'll just, improvise it. But yeah. There's archers right there. Probably also have at least one more archer with you. One more archer with you. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people. 8 archers. So there's like what? There's a lot of archers. There might be more archers during the ambush than almost anywhere else, but oh well. Orc troops. Let's populate top down. Probably have a couple here. One over here as well. Losing mouse space, man. I'm really coming over this mouse. One down here. This is a lot of orcs in this space. Like I said, I think they have like over 100 orcs here. I forget the total number. There was 200 humans. There's probably just under 100 here. It might be a little more. We'll see. There's gonna be a lot of people here, so let's just say that. Might be more underground than above ground, because really not much going on above ground except for lookouts. There's a horn right there. Yeah, that'll alert the whole place. There's a little bit of a problem. For some reason I can't move. There we go. That was a little weird. I don't know what happened there. Oh, probably because I'm targeting something now. Okay, weird. F2 right there. Now, the thing is, how many are going to be inside the houses? Like, some tents and stuff might not have, but houses should have at least a couple orcs inside. That's where things get a little weird. This place has no lookout, so it shall have a lookout now with 2 orcs. You can enter through here, but you have an orc right there. Actually, an orc lookout probably right here. Actually, no. You'll have an orc archer lookout right there. Couple ways to sneak past there. They're mostly looking at the main entrances. I think that will do it on orcs. Actually, no, let's put one right here. Or 2 right here. Why do they have an anvil right there? That's a weird anvil place to have something. That sentence didn't make sense, but you know, it should. Okay, I see. One orc up here, just because. And maybe one on its way down. This is going to be the Orc Map. We don't need you. How about you go inside the house? Make them invisible. For that reason. Put 3 orcs inside this house. -foot tall house. Can you not do that? -10. Okay, that makes much more sense. There we go. There. Those orcs are inside the house. Then we got another house right here. Actually, no, that's a tower. That's not a house. So I think this is a tower too. It's not a house. Yeah. Screw those orcs. They go bye-bye. It's not a house. It's a tower. Okay. These are also towers, it looks like. They should have archers, maybe, perhaps? Am I being a little bit too mean on that? Maybe. How many is there? It's only really 2, isn't there? Yeah, so that's why. Okay, I see. Yeah. Put an archer here. Archer here. I'm not being too mean. You're being too mean. This isn't going to kill my players. My players will be fine. Okay. I just hope. I hope. I don't know. I've played matches with the really good players that are able to defeat a creature way out of their league. Yawning. Oh. And then I've also played matches where it's clearly in the player's favor and they still somehow lose. because they're either doing something they shouldn't, or persuading an enemy while the teammates fight, or just, you know, something goes horribly wrong where in the moment it seems like the right thing to do, but not even in the moment. It just what their characters should be doing when they should be metagaming a little bit and not doing it. It's really weird. It's hard. It's that weird, awkward moment where you're upstairs, the rest of your team is fighting something downstairs, and you're having a conversation with a dude. But you probably should be like, you know what, let me go downstairs and see what's happening down there. You know, it's really weird. Like, oh, they're just roughhousing in the bar downstairs. Everything's fine, but they're being assassinated. And none of the players are role-playing enough to where, like, they're yelling for help, or they're just attacking and ending their turn. It's a weird, complex thing. Okay, I think I like all that. I'm not gonna focus on light above ground unless it's nighttime. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. We should do that. Should put effort into my fucking one-shots. How many's above ground? 30? It's like, more downstairs, which is totally fine. It's 60 total. That's a lot. Let's just say that. I did already have a predetermined number of orcs I wanted. But that begs the question. How many would be alive still? I will play it by ear later, you know. If I want to erase some orcs, I will. If I don't, I won't. I think horses should be up here as well. I think a couple horses should be maybe over here. Maybe there should be only one caretaker. What else would they keep horses? Maybe one over here. You know, I really don't like how there's a... Maybe I'll keep a one horse token to populate, like, mini horses. That's 3 horses or something. Because having too much clutter on the map, not fun. Not visually good to look at. I'll say there's 5 horses. Yeah, there's 5 horses over here. Let's actually do that. 5. Oh, that's a percentage. 5 riding horses. Oh, god damn it, you piece of shit. Goddamn whore. 5. I gotta upgrade the token too. There. 5 riding horses. Or I could do this, actually. This might be a better idea. You're supposed to change in size, my dude. Can you, like, back the fuck up? What about you? Yeah, there we go. I like this better. There we go. There's some horses drinking some water. And then... maybe 2 horses on that. Them over here. What else needs horses, perhaps? Probably nowhere else. So I think 5 horses are good enough. I like that better. Like I said, I don't want that many orcs. I thought there'd be a lot less orcs. Would there be more orcs up ground or above ground? That's the real question. That's 34, so that's 29 orcs, because 5 of these things are horses. 29 orcs. 29 orcs there. Okay, so how many of those are not orcs? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm gonna count non-hostile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 35 are underground. 35. 35 times 29, I think, was down there. That's 50. That's 64 orcs. I wanted 100 orcs total, but there's this place as well. So 64. So 30, 94 orcs. Okay. Maybe a little excessive. 94, because they're already having a fight with the human army, which is up to 200. But the human army is gonna get squished. But there can't be 6 orcs that die only. So trying to make it continuity congruent. You know, just make things realistic. I could remove 4 orcs, I think, and I could get away with it. That might change my story to fit this. But let's remove some orcs. Just a little bit. Should I remove them from up ground or below ground? Guess that's up to the players. Up ground orcs fighting up here are going to be a lot stronger than downstairs. Mostly because of choke points. Players can choke point them, which allows them to, you know, because that's what you do in real life. You know, that's what you do in a fight. You wouldn't go out in the middle surrounded by orcs and start fighting. You would have a choke point, which would allow you to just destroy. Okay, sorry, yawning again. They're gonna be fighting these kind of separately, so downstairs is gonna be a lot easier than upstairs. I'll say that. And if they get the alarm ran, I guess there's going to be a lot more orcs coming to this area to defend. Instead of being assaulted. Okay. Be heavy combat. Yes, yes. They're going to have some troops to help them as well. And I already got the troops down and what their average to hit is, which is not good at all. But neither is the orcs. So the orcs is like 12. So yeah, where am I going again? I'm going to the above ground. Also want to take a look at the humans one more time. Yeah, they only have a +1 to hit. That means it takes a 12, which takes 2 humans to hit an orc once. Which isn't bad. But for an orc to hit a human, it takes... Armor class is 16? Oh yeah, because you're my special guard, aren't you? That sounds weird, just call him my special guard. Let me see what... I think guards have 18 AC. Where are you at? Monsters? You called guard? Yeah, you're called guard. Oh, you have 16 as well, okay. So 11. 11, what is 11? 11 takes 2 as well still. Okay, okay. So yeah, it takes 2 humans to attack an orc. And 2 orcs to attack a human. Okay, perfect. That goes well with my rule. Perfect, okay. I think we're almost done with this now. Takes a shield guardian. I know the spell shield guardian. What the heck is a violent fungus? Weird. Shoot, I would like to have the guard transferred over to my guard picture, but I'll find separate guard pictures later. Add them off screen. Right now I want to focus on the campaign. It's got captain already, riding horse. Got all the pictures I need. Players I'll add very soon. Right now, I need a second monitor. I think a second monitor would be great to have. Especially for live streaming like this, where I'm switching to different displays and all that stuff, you know. Okay, I think I have the perfect amount of guards. Really? I don't think I need to change too much. I could just add 20 guards to the list of guards I'm available. I'm able to use out. No question. Let's go for should we go for? Should I start adding my players now? I think, yeah, let's show you how I add my players. Let's go to Orc Monsters, my campaigns, Orc Stronghold. There's 2 that are done. Let's take my favorite player first. Open new tab. Oh, wait, no, I want the copy. No, I can open it as well. Okay. Don't need any of that. Yeah, let's look at this. She's gone with a half-elf monk that focuses on dexterity, which, as they should. Spells, burning hands. Oh, wait, is she an elemental monk? No. Wait, yes. She is an elemental monk. I love the elemental monk. This is what she is, though, right? I'm not being an idiot. What monk is this? Sorry. This is a... Shoot, I'm very bad. Where do you get... Way of the Soul Sun? Oh, it's not an elemental monk. Is this that new one? I've never heard of this one. I was thinking of the 4 elements. Way of the Soul Sun. Is this that healing monk? I love it. I love it already. Equipment, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, starting equipment. Okay, let's look at her sheet more. Oh my god, I'm loving this. I don't know where she gets her pictures, but I need to ask her. Fury of Blows. So what can she do? She can do spells, inventory, feats, and treasures. Martial arts, dedicated weapon. As long as you can touch weapon, that counts weapon as a monk weapon until you use this feature again. The monk must be a simple or martial that you are proficient with. It must lack the heavy or special properties. And special properties. Interesting. Keys, basic keys, monk stuff. Where's your cool things you get to do? You gain a special ranged spell attack with a range of 30 feet that uses your dex modifier, deals radiant damage equal to your martial arts die. When you take the attack action, you can spend 1 key point to make the special attack twice. As a bonus action, you can use this attack as any of the attacks using the extra attack. Okay. So right now, she can cast that 4 times. Radiant Soul Bolt. That's what it's called. Ooh, it's a ranged monk. You gain a new attack that can use with the attack action, the special attack, blah, blah, blah. Its damage is radiant and its damage die is D4. The changes on your gain a monk. Yeah, it changed. Okay. Twice as a bonus action when using the extra raise. Okay, so it's just a ranged attack. I love that. Apparently there's other features too. Let's keep scrolling down. Quick healing. As an action, you can spend 2 points to regain 1d plus 3 HP. Because the wisdom's only 3. Got it. I don't know. That seems a little weak. I don't know how I feel about that one. Shoot. I know there's things you can combine it with that make it really strong. Sorry, I was reading a message. I guess a Beacon of Hope can make that really strong. That's 6. That's 9 healing per 2 key points. It is very bad as well. But hey, it's something that's on the class that's useful. It's not bad. It's just less useful than other abilities. Focus aim. You can use to increase your roll by 2 for each. Oh yeah, that's a monk feature. Extra. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 2 points to cast the Burning Hand spell as a bonus action. You can spend additional key points to increase the spell level 1 key. So 6 key points for max level of 4. That's not bad. You get evasion, you get a stillness of mind. Okay, I am loving this. What feats? Ah, she didn't grab any feats. I usually give free feats, but this is one shot. I'm not going to make things complicated. Okay, I'm absolutely loving her character. I'm guessing she's finished with it, but we can always update it later. So let's take it, copy it, bring it over here, and she will be my player 2 or player 1, or whatever this is supposed to be. Paste it in here and start importing it. She has really nothing, so I'll go with default. Oh, okay. See, this is what I was afraid of. Yeah. Stop. Get out of my face. Okay. Some reason this always happens to me. Because transferring data is a little complex. We need to go to this, the Oh wait, a D. Importer. Importer seems to always change my compendiums, and I have to change them back every time I make a new world. For that world, I have to change it back, not for every world. That would be kind of annoying. I could figure out how to do it. I'm just lazy and haven't figured out how to permanently do it yet. So it goes to Midcule, and Midcule does this for some reason, I guess. Racial trait. Bells. Tablet. Neural tables. Override. Go to override. Okay. That should work. Now everything should be fine. Let's start importing again. All done. Click on our photo. Get rid of that. Add that. Add that. Look at that girl from, what's her name? Riverdale. I'm not sure. I'm not good with shows. Yeah, so that's her eyesight. Upload her eyesight too, which is 60 dem. She is an elf. But this map will not have restrictions like that, so I need to change that anyways. Stronghold. Configure. Lighting. Token vision. I want that one, yeah. There. Oh wait, she's gone. There we go. There you go. Now you can see all that. That is the whole map you can see. Nice, nice. What if I pad this a little bit? Yeah, let's see what happens when you pad it. Haven't done padding in a while, or actually done it in general. Basics. Is it basics? Grid. Can you not pad after you made the original thing? Guess not. That's fine. I ain't too worried about that. Guess it's like right below that. Grid. Oh, percentage padding. Here we go. Yeah, I can't change it. I forgot it moves every token. God damn it. Let's go back to 25. Okay. Yeah, can't change it when I've already put tokens on the map. I need to remember that. That's fine, though. Okay. That seems perfect to me. The only thing I do hate about this map is the white background. The white grid lines. They gave us grid lines. I don't think they should have gave us grid lines. This looks like, and I'm not saying it is, it's made in either Dungeon Draft or maybe Dungeon Fog. Could have been a Dungeon Fog map. It could even be made in Inkinator. Yeah, no, it couldn't have been Inkinator. It's definitely not a map like this. Either way, you should make your grids gone. Because the further out you get, the more terrible the grids look. Up close, it isn't too bad, I will admit. But players will probably stay out zoomed as well, and it'll look terrible. That's just food for thought, you know. Nothing too serious. But I think we're done with this one shot, or at least making it. I have notes written down, like I said. I'm gonna look for music to play and put them right above the areas I want the music to play, so I can play music. They're gonna have 10 soldiers ready for battle to help them. They had 200. I might have the orcs have 120. That means about 30 died, which isn't bad. The orcs are supposed to destroy them, so the players can feel like heroes when fighting them. Trenches, not really something that needs to be watched over in the orc's mind. I think this is perfect. I'm gonna probably go back and edit stuff a little differently, but that's about it. Every orc has 10 HP, which means someone like the player, which, let's see her combat abilities. She's to attack 4 times, right? 4 times. Does she get to increase her power by any? This is why I'm going to actually roll on D&D Beyond. And this is the monk, and she's not a perfectly built monk either, but she's still a really strong monk. I'm just making sure there's no special abilities I am forgetting before I use her abilities. Key points, racial traits. She also has burning hands, which she can use. I think strike is also really good. Where is the burning hands on her character in Foundry? That's why I make people roll on D&D Beyond, because even I can't fucking find it. It isn't that big, to be admittedly fair. And I don't know where to cast it, here or here. I think you'd cast it here, right? And that only hits how much? It's like 3 people in front of her. Yeah, it's Burning Hands is not the best ability. She casts it at will though, so that is really nice. It does take a whole action, which you probably could. With cleaving through creatures, it becomes a less useful spell. Unless at higher levels and you're facing multiple enemies, yeah. So there is a use for it actually. Deflect missiles attack. Okay, that's her attack for deflect missiles. Okay. So, if I'm doing this correctly, which I should, making sure I am, features, class features, no dedicated weapons. You have 8 points per short rest, and you say DC is 14, so she's 8 points right there. So she can use up to 8 points. Nice. When you deflect missiles, you can reduce 0 you have, and you can spend a weak point to make a range attack as the monk with the range. Okay. And she can make that against anyone. Special range spell. Okay, so she can pretty much do anything. This is amazing. Okay, assuming she hits, which she only needs to roll like a 5 to hit. Good God, 19. She would be doing 6, which is the lowest amount of damage, by the way. So 6, 9, it's 15. It's 25. That's over 35. But 30, we'll round it down to 30. It's 30 damage. So in one turn, she's killed 3 orcs. And that's with 4 actions, because bonus action, key point, you know. She rolls high. She doesn't keep rolling 1s. That would kill. That's 17. I'd round up. I think I'll actually debate on that one. Round up or down. Oh, wait, no, I just remembered. This is my custom homebrew rule. This isn't my normal cleaving through creatures rule. Okay. So that extra damage would carry over to the last creature. So 8, 11. See, there's sometimes she rolls like that. She's already at 19. 26. 33. So that's 3 orcs dead and 3 orcs and 3 damage carried over to the next player. Next orc. My bad. That's in one turn. And that's 1 player out of 5. So that 1 player would be killing 3 orcs. As long as they're near her and she's punching, and you know, there's certain qualifiers. She can't go over here, punch this orc, roll that, punch him, you know what I mean. It's cleaving through creatures. So if 2 orcs are within her reach and she rolls, let's say 20 damage, 10 damage goes to him and 10 damage goes to him. If this orc was right here, and for some reason she rolls a 9 damage and does 9 damage to this, and he has 1 HP, she can't roll another attack and do 7 damage and do 1 extra damage to this guy to kill him off, and then 6 to over to this guy. That's not how it works. You have to be within range of 2 creatures. That's how it works. We played out a lot simpler in session, but yeah. Where do I have this guy? I just have him here. I think so. But yeah, and she's a monk. She's not meant for damage. She's meant for taking down big targets, which I will have a couple big targets downstairs, of course, for her to probably destroy, honestly. This guy has a +6 to Constitution, but like, he needs to roll... The average roll is 10, so he's gonna have like a 40% chance of failing, and that's with each punch. I can't do math like that, but he's gonna fail after 4 hits. 4 rolls of 40% chance. He's gonna fail eventually. Not exactly 40 for you people out there, but it's close. And what is that? It's a rock. Okay. My second player. Let's take a look at my second player. Yeah, let's have fun looking at my other players. This is a wizard, and they're definitely going to be a lot stronger than any other class, even with cleaving through creatures rule. Spells. She already... What's her spells? She doesn't seem like she selected them all. Yeah, she's still got a couple left to select. She is a high elf wizard. What kind of wizard is the question here? Evocation. So the most damage, the one's gonna do the most damage. Let's just say that. Actually, there's probably another class, but potent cantrip. It says on a saving throw against your cantrip, the creature takes half the cantrip's damage, if any, but suffers no additional effects from the cantrip. Okay. So cantrips still do damage from their class. Which level 8 is, I think, just shy of the... No, 11 is what they need. But yeah, they still are going to take some damage. 2d12, poison spray. Poison spray seems really OP. Okay. I like that, though. I like that. 15 damage. It's definitely killing at least one orc. But what really is going to come in handy for them is their spells. Like, 4th level spell. Wait, 4th level spell? At level 8? Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, okay. Blight will definitely take down a lot of them. My god, Blight's a good AoE. I think that's what I'm thinking of. You waste over creatures of your choice that you can see within range. Draining moisture value from the target must be... Blah, blah, blah. Range, what range? Oh, it's 30 feet in any direction, and kills every orc. Yeah. 30 damage kills every orc. It's individual. That's not damage to one orc that carries over to other orcs. That spell is damage to each orc in range, which Blight would fucking destroy them. I don't know why I didn't realize that was that strong. My god. They do only have 40 HP. And what's their AC? 12? So it's like 8. So it still takes 2 orcs to hit them, I think, right? Running that right? Oh wait, no, it takes 2 orcs. So for every orc on them, they're gonna take damage. Yeah, mob combat is very dangerous if you think about it. Like, if 6 arrow people target them. Shit, now I need to do math. Fuck. Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay, just you. If just you targets them, it's 1d8 plus 3. Right? Shit, I don't have average damage on these. Average damage of 1d8 plus 3. That's 4, that's 5. 8? Is it 8 or is it 7? Shit, what else has a average damage? Does it tell you average damage of things? I don't think so. No. Okay, shoot, who's a goblin? Goblins D&D. I think they have an average aim the same as orcs. Okay. Short bow. It's 5. But no, they need a long bow. So, shit. This is what I hate. 1d8 average is 4, right? Okay, so that's 5. So add a d8. So d8's 4. I know that. But there's always a small calculation. It's 4 point something. And that 4 point something means something because if you round that up to 7, let's just say it's 7. Fuck, what am I saying? It's supposed to be easy. I think it's 7 anyways. Long bow. That's not how you spell longbow. Longbow. Average damage 7. What do you the plus to hit? Plus 5 to hit, just in case. It's not the best writing, like, at all. I gotta probably do better just to go over here and copy this right here. Then paste it on you. 5 to hit. What is a longbow again? What, 60, 300 to hit. 7, the 8 plus 3. Piercing? That's about piercing damage? I think it's about piercing damage. What are longbows anyways? D&D long. Let's go with long bows. Blah 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 blah. Which range? Tell me the range. Come on. Oh, 150 to 600. I was a little off. Just a little bit. There we go. Longbow. Short sword. Now I have to do short sword. Fuck me. That's why I will just do the same thing, because you're very similar to a great sword, just change of dice. Short sword, if I remember correctly, is 1d6 plus 3, reach 5 plus 5 to hit. Melee attack, yes, you're the exact same thing. That's all you need to do. I think that's everything. Oh wait, so it's 3, so you're 6 average to hit. Yes. Perfect. I'm gonna refresh everyone real quick. I can refresh everything by hitting this button. Their inventories should refresh. And they should now have the description. Yep. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to have notes written down outside of game because I can look at them. I have a notebook right here. I write down the average damage of each creature. I'll write down the mob system right in front of me as well, so I can just look up for a second and see it. And then I'll also write the AC of each of my players so I know what to do and how many hit them. But I'm going to ask them each time that the orcs are about to attack, do you have any way to block an attack? Which means if they have, if a teammate has a reaction, teammate has a reaction, or to give them the enemy's disadvantage, or if a spellcaster can increase their AC with shield, then the orcs will not hit. But after I hit, I'm debating on whether to roll average damage or roll dice damage and times it by how many hits. So let's say 2 orcs hit. There's your AC is very low. What is your AC? -5, so 13. 13 needs, what, you need 3 orcs, right? 3 orcs to hit 13. 3 orcs to hit 13. So there's 6 orcs on her. So 2 are automatically gonna hit. So I would roll Great Axe and times it by 2. Right? Okay, if Orc rolls an 11 for damage. Plus 3. So yeah. Oh god, how hard can an Orc hit? Max damage, come on. Max damage. And now you can get a 15 for me. One day, you can get a 15. Come on, come on. Oh, there you go. So that'd be 30 damage if they were hit by 2 orcs. That's if they roll maximum damage, which could take a while, admittedly. But also, the chances of it happening are pretty wide. But still possible. That's why it's scary for me to roll damage against players, and I prefer to take the average damage on the mob rules. And in a normal fight, most of my fights, I'll be rolling damage, of course. I want my monster to roll high. But on not mob rules, where it seems unfair, it just seems more unfair if I roll high, you know? I'll definitely ask my players. It might be like one of those things where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna ask my players, hey, you want me to do average damage, or do you want me to roll my hit dice? Do you know how mob rules work? This is how it works. I'm gonna tell you how it works before it begins. I'm not gonna throw you into this. I'm also going to tell them how the cleave rule works and how they're going to be able to kill a lot of enemies in one hit. I do have another homebrew rule I'm going to add into my actual campaign later on. I call it like power attacks or power creep. I don't know what to call it right now. Basically, it's supposed to make my martial classes more interesting and do more damage in interesting ways. And give them weapons with abilities. Like, there's this new weapon system for D&D 5e I've been looking at. It gives each weapon their individual like special ability once per turn. What's another one? There's new weapons too, right? Like a cestus. It's like morph, gimp, no. God damn it. Weapon features 5E. If we can't find it immediately, oh well. Make weapons great again. I don't know if I like that name. Okay, it's not that one. Definitely not you. Fuck you, roll 20. I got it off of DM's Guild. Maybe it's still there. Go to DM's Guild. Already got an account, my library. Martial arts training manual. Here we go. This is what I want. Already downloaded it. Is there any way I can just view it right now? No, do I have to download it again? Already paid for it. I don't want to pay for it again. Is it in my library? Hello. Yes. Let's just download. Oh wait, no. Fixed. Send you straight to hell again. By that I mean put it in my assets as I should have, and it should be in my books for DMs. At least that's where I think I should put it. Download real quick. Bam. Now look how cool this is. I recommend everyone go out and buy this. But like glaive, extend it. When you make a melee weapon attack on your turn with this glaive, you can increase your reach for that attack by 5 feet. You do not add your strength modifier to the damage of the attack made past the glaive's normal range unless stat modifier is negative. Glaive, I don't know what's so special about glaive, but it just sounds cool. Hand axe hurl. When you make a thrown act on your turn with a hand axe, if you hand not wielding, okay, maybe they a little grammatic. If your hand not wielding your hand axe is free, you can use. Sorry. Okay, there's a little bit of language. Your hand not wielding. If your hand not wielding your hand axe is free. No, that makes sense. That's not an error. If your hand not wielding your hand axe is free. I just couldn't read it. I was having a stroke. You can make an attack using both your hands. If the attack hits, it deals an additional 1d4 slash damage. You can use this. See, look how cool that. You could be a character who just throws hand axes, and you don't do the normal damage. You do extra damage because you're using 2 hands to throw it. The club, I like this one. This is my favorite. Because the great club's fucking useless. If you ever use a great club instead of a maul, you're dumb shit. I didn't mean that. I actually love the great club. It's one of my favorite weapons. It just sucks so much it's hard to use. Let's zoom in a little bit. When you make a weapon attack on your turn with the great club, you choose to take a -5 penalty on your attack roll to attempt to momentarily throw a foe off balance. If your attack hits, it deals a bludgeoning damage equal to 1d10. It's normal style plus Constitution. Creature makes a Constitution saving thing or be knocked off balance until the start of next turn. Or start of your next turn, or the next time it takes damage. Attacks made against the unsteady creature have advantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. You can only use this technique once per turn. See, that's fucking great. It's great right there. I love it. It gives a saving throw to a weapon. Great swords is a cleave thing. Like I said, that would probably be replaced. Ram. If you're moving at least 20 feet in a straight line immediately before you make an attack, further, you can ram the target to the ground. Attack hits, it deals piercing damage to equal to 1d6 plus your strength modifier. And the creature must make a saving throw. See, that's where I kind of like a little confused. Is that additional 1d6 plus strength modifier? Or is that the weapon's damage? That's where it gets confused. I think you should keep its regular damage. I don't think you like weapons need to be buffed anyways, in my opinion. Sorcerers and stuff, just not sorcerers. Wizards. Let's say wizards have everything. Vault. You can vault over and like to help jump over great distances. You use your action to double the length of a high jump or long jump. This is considered part of your movement. If you land within 5 feet of the creature at the end of your vault, you can make a single weapon attack with your quarterstaff as part of that action. Okay, I see. So that just... that one's a little weird too. See, some of them are hit or miss. If that's a part of your movement, can you exceed your movement? like last second pull jump vault closer, and then still make at least a single attack weapon as part of your action. I don't think it should be part of your movement. I think it should be extra movement. To get a little bit closer and still be able to make at least one single attack action. I think that's what I'll do with that one. I'll homebrew with that one. If he ever sees this video, and it feels free to make some modified, you know, I'd love for him to update stuff, you know. On hand, when you make a whale attack on your turn with the rapier, you can attempt to disarm another. I like that. Rapiers really do that shit as part of your action. This does make the Battle Master a little bit obsolete. Not even obsolete. The Battle Master is still really good, but still. Okay, enough talking about other people's stuff. Just got to rant on how good that system is. Like, my god. If you're a DM, add that to your game. Your players, your martial players will love you, making their weapons more interesting. And what if they carry around more than one martial weapon? For one fight, they might have a great axe, but another fight, wait, I can use my rapier for this enemy. He's a human enemy. I'm good at dexterity. You know, maybe a great axe. Well, someone who wields a great axe and a rapier is not a good example. But you know what I mean. Some players would love to carry around multiple weapons instead of using one weapon the entire playthrough. Especially a weapon expert. If someone's role-playing as a person who uses all kinds of weapons, like every turn he's pulling out a different weapon, that'd be so fun to do. He's like a backpack of weapons on him. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I want to appreciate you for watching. I'm gonna definitely figure some things out with this, add my players, write some more stuff, and I might even do it on the live stream. And then, you know, sooner or later, we're gonna create a adventure. You're gonna watch me create an adventure from the ground up. So I want to thank y'all for watching, and